Hi, it's Kiffin Bates here, and in my previous video about using data in order to make decisions, a lot of people got the wrong end of the stick, so I thought I'd have a second stab. So, as a startup or as an individual, you don't have the resources to conduct major experiments. For example, a large supermarket chain may build a model supermarket and get 1,000 people to enter it and measure whether they turn left or right when they enter. As an individual, you don't have the resources to do that kind of stuff, but what you can do is use a small data sample, and I'll give a few examples here. For example, recently somebody put up a new logo for their company, and the company was called Dash Create, but the font that they'd used to me looked like it actually said Tash Treat. And so I commented on that. So purely by posting that logo, the logo designer has immediately got some feedback as to whether it's going to work or not, and it's a matter of an hour or two of time, so it's worth doing. Similarly, when we launched Blockbinder, we had this tagline which was ridiculous. Interconnecting heterogeneous databases across low trust boundaries meant nothing to anybody. If we'd put that out there and got some feedback from 5 or 10 people, a lot of them would have said, no, it's meaningless, you should try something else. And then maybe we could have tried peer-to-peer database synchronization software. That might have made more sense. So what I'm getting at with this data testing thing is, rather than just sitting in your little group in your startup and making a decision, make a few options. Take the 2 or 3 suggestions you get and actually put them out there. Social media, for example, is great for this kind of thing, and see what kind of feedback you get. So it's not an in-depth statistical quantitative experiment. That kind of thing takes a lot of time, but it's not a gut feel personal judgment either. What you're doing is a small qualitative study with a little bit of data thrown in just to guide you in the right direction. And yes, you're not going to get the absolute answer, but I still believe that by taking this step of having a trial group or a small section of people outside of your company looking at what you're doing is really, really helpful, and it can be conducted in a matter of hours or days rather than weeks. So why not do it? Hope that clarifies the previous post a bit more, and see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.